Welcome to the Saturday edition of The Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood. There's 8 races on Saturday at Belmont Park. Let's have a look at the expected conditions. We're looking at a partly cloudy day in Perth, a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius. We're expecting the track to be a good 3 and the rail will be in the 8-metre position. Race number 1 is the TABtouch Maiden over 1400 metres. It gets underway at 12:38. The replay horse is number 9, Just Like That, finishing last but 1 at Belmont on the 19th of August.
Jewel, it gets to the outside into clear air, and then Prince Hal further back, Cricket into house. Excellent Jerry's got the lead. Severio is coming down the outside with a good run though, and Multiverse is there in the centre as well. So it's Multiverse hitting the front with Severio giving chase on the outside. Multiverse has got the lead though. Severio can't get it. Then Excellent Jerry, followed by Lighthouse Rock, but it's Multiverse. Multiverse for Crispin and Whiting. They're a pretty powerful combination at times.
Just Like That races in blinkers for the first time and may be capable of a whole lot better than what you saw on the video, which was her first up effort in which she finished 11th of 12 over 1200 metres 3 weeks ago. A gear change, an inside gate and dry track and major pluses here, and I've got her on top. Other horses to consider in race number 1. Number 2, Comparative, produced his best ever speed figure when almost pipping Severio over 1400 metres at Belmont 2 weeks ago. Brad Parnham dropped his whip in the final furlong of that race in trying to correct his mount's direction. Number 8, Burning Magic, also from the Neville Parnham's yard, has not drawn an inside gate in any of his last 6 starts, and Chris Parnham will steer her from a wide barrier again. She has about 2.5 lengths to make up on Comparative from their recent clash. Number 10, A Fair Lady, posted the fastest final furlong in finishing 3rd of 14 over 1400 metres at Belmont 2 weeks ago. Similar to Burning Magic, she's not had any luck with any barrier draws. And number 12, High Count, races without bar plates for the first time, in which is her first start under the care of Lindsay Smith. She finished 2nd of 9 over 1500 metres at York before going for a spell. She's interesting given her changes. My on top selection in race number 1 is number 9, Just Like That, from number 2, Comparative, number 12, High Count, and number 8, Burning Magic. Race number 2 at Belmont Park will jump at 1:14. It's the C Corp handicap over 1400 metres. The replay horse is number 3, Kingdom and Empire, finishing 7th of 12 at Belmont Park on the 2nd of September.
Followed then by Witness in Court. 350 left to run though. Kingdom and Empire shook off Golbo. Quest of Venus on the rail. Now Taxagano winding up with Witness in Court. It's Taxagano at the 200 with Witness in Court going to Kingdom and Empire. Taxagano, Witness in Court fighting out the last. Witness in Court doing a bit the better though. Reaches the lead and Witness in Court proved too good. Witness in Court beat Taxagano.
What you didn't see in the replay was that Kingdom and Empire pulled really hard in the early stages under Andrew Castle and ended up leading. Jared Noski may Strangheiming back to form in this race, and stepping back in trip to 1400 also makes sense given that he hasn't won beyond 7 furlongs yet. He's my on top selection. Other horses to consider here. Number 4, Phantom Choice, finished 4th of 11 over 1400 metres at Belmont Park 10 days ago, recording a new PB in the process. He was weak in the latter stages however, and there's likely to be a decent tempo in this race. Number 5 is the likely favourite, Mrs Brown's Boy. Rises slightly in grade following his 2nd of 8 over 1200 metres at Pinjarra Park 16 days ago. He's yet to win over 1400 metres, but he has recorded equally good speed figures over both 6 and 7 furlongs. Number 6, Iron Boss, won his first race in WA 13 days ago when Ryan the Boy Hill partnered him to victory over 1400 metres at Kalgoorlie. His only other previous success took place over 1540 metres in Geelong back in September 2015. And number 8, 44 Red, is second up, having finished 2nd of 10 over 1400 metres at Pinjarra Park 16 days ago. He was no match for Kingdom of Empire at the business end of that race, and his 2 triumphs have not rated all that highly. My on top selection in race number 2 is number 3, Kingdom and Empire, from number 5, Mrs Brown's Boy, number 6, Iron Boss, and number 4, Phantom Choice. Race number 3 at Belmont Park will jump at 1:54. It's the budget car and truck rental plate over 1200 metres. It's exclusively for 3-year-olds. The replay horse is number 2, Dainty Pat, finishing 3rd of 8 at Belmont Park on the 26th of August.
Dainty Pat coming to the outside, letting down with its run. Driftwood Girl searching for a rails run. Fine Scent making ground at the 250, and Epic Grey joined quickly by Dainty Pat. Fine Scent's a length away. Driftwood Girl's down on the rail. Dainty Pat, Epic Grey fighting back at the 100 mark. Epic Grey, Dainty Pat, now Fine Scent. Epic Grey, Dainty Pat. Here's a ding-dong go. They split with it. Epic Grey.
As we saw in the replay, Dainty Pat was challenging carnival-bound Epic Grey over 1,200 metres at Belmont Park 2 weeks ago until Chris Parnham dropped his whip. Collateral form lines involving Rebellion Air rate her a bit ahead of Patriosity and Private Dancer. Other horses to consider here, number 3 Driftwood Girl raced keenly in the early stages of the 1,200 metre race at Belmont Park that you saw in video. She races without blinkers following that experience and jumps from the inside gate. Number 4 is the likely favourite, Money Mahar. He won on his reappearance over 1,100 metres at Northam 9 days ago, but interestingly, William Pike jumps off his back and takes the ride on Private Dancer. His 2-year-old form may not be as good as it reads. Number 8 is Private Dancer, was a $100,000 purchase at the yearling sales last year. She went back from her outside gate on her debut over 1,200 metres before running on quite nicely in the latter stages. And just another horse to note, number 9, Sariska debuts following just the 1 barrier trial at Lark Hill. It's pretty short in the market from what I've seen. She's a daughter of Super Kid, which was one of only 2 horses to do the Triple Crown series in Hong Kong. My top selection in race number 3 is number 2, Dainty Pat, from number 8, Private Dancer, number 4, Money Mahar, and number 3, Driftwood Girl. Race number 4 at Belmont Park will jump at 2:34. It's the Crown Perth opening day 21 October handicap over 1,200 metres. The replay horse is number 8, Fairy Whisper, finishing 4th of 8th at Belmont Park on the 26th of August.
Incredible. 2 lengths Snow Lord, followed by Transgressor Blitz'em Someday, but Floyd by the 300 clear. He drew 2 lengths I Am Incredible, Transgressor, Snow Lord. Blitz'em Someday starting to run on strongly. He's got the whip on Floyd at the 100 mark. It's Floyd the leader. Blitz'em Someday is starting to fly on the outside. Floyd stopping. Blitz'em Someday dived.
Fairy Whisper has improved significantly since Neville Parnham fitted her with blinkers 3 starts ago. Previously, she has disappointed over 1,200 metres, but she's a different girl these days, running on strongly under Neville's son, Chris. She goes on top here. All the horses to consider, number 1, Stable Secret, has posted back-to-back fifths at Belmont Park since returning from his 280-day spell. He won a similar race over course and distance during his last preparation, but he only carried 57 that day. He'll have 59 on Saturday. Number 3, Diablerie, is the likely favourite. He's knocking on the door, having registered consecutive seconds over course and distance last month. He's waited to beat Stable Secret and Zionite again following their recent encounter over 1,200 metres. Number 9, Platypus, is a talented mare which stays at 1,200 metres 1 week after finishing 4th of 11 over the trip at Belmont Park. She's 7 runs into her preparation and her speed figures are declining, but she's worth considering for the exotics. My top selection in race number 4 is the transformed number 8, Fairy Whisper, from number 3, Diablerie, number 1, Stable Secret, and number 9, Platypus.